Hey there guys, and welcome back to NIMBY Rails. We're going to skip up the coast to Dublin a bit today because I'm a bit bored of building the same line repeatedly. So I want to do something different. And I'm instantly lost. I've zoomed in too far on my reference image, so it's not really helping me locate where I am. I think I need to be here. This looks right. So I'm going to start with Dublin Colony because that makes sense, right? All seems sensible. I just have to work out what's going on in terms of where all the platforms are. What I think we need to begin with is a pair of tracks like so. Then a single track sort of nearby and another one over here. Then we also have some curved stuff, which is a pair of tracks there and a straight track next to it. And this is called Dublin Colony. I've not spelt that right. I've almost spelt it right, it was just a double L. I could see instantly that I'd not spelt it right, so that's right. Get some points for that, please, maybe. So we'll need to come out onto a viaduct. I also kind of forgot that when we do curves, it massively extends the platform length, so that's fun. So we come out on a viaduct round here. I've got to try and work out what's going on with the crossovers. So one line comes off there, and that goes to that platform. We also have a crossover down to here. We have another similar one off there down to here. And then we have one the other way a bit further down, but I need to extend the line first. Which also includes working out where it crosses the river. Which I'm really not sure about. It looks like it kind of comes in there. It's a really weird line. Okay. It's like it just ignores all of the roads underneath it and goes where it wants. So, there we go. There's the line south out of Connolly. Which is the one I'm going to follow because that's what we've already built connects to, so it kind of makes sense to follow it. So as we come down, there is a station. Is that a station marked on other maps? Yes, it is. Good to know. Not making it up. It's not marked on all the maps. But that's because I'm not looking at the local Dublin map, I'm looking at the long distance map. I found out what the commuter railway was called. It's called the Dart, which I think I knew, I'd just kind of forgotten. Let's get rid of that. I need a station there. Connect that to it. Make that a bit nicer. Change the name to... Still not fixed the typing thing in this game. You have to be hovering over the text box to actually be able to type in it. Tara Street. Then we come down to Dublin Pierce, which is not a lot further along. It's just down here. Dublin Pierce. And I think we're probably best to stay elevated. We probably can go down to ground level here, actually. Ground level. This side needs to be elevated still. To come up there. There are some crossovers going on that I should probably try and get in quickly. So one like so, and then one the other way as well. So when I started playing NIMBY Rails, I used to make the crossovers too short all the time. Now I start making them too long. They take up too much space. Will I ever get them just right? Who knows? Let's build the next station first, and then we'll build the track between them, I think is going to be the best way to do this. So, it's a 3-platform station. I have no idea if I'm getting the right sort of platform lengths, because I don't have the trains that I'm going to need to operate installed yet. If they even exist, I don't know. I haven't looked. They might not be on the workshop. So I don't know how long the platforms are going to need to be for that. So bring that up there. And then what else? This line comes along here. And into a siding. But it does have, back up at Grand Canal Dock, a crossover onto the main line. There's... what else? Trying to work out what's going on. There's a junction off there into some sidings, which I'd like to kind of show. Then as you carry on along, there's more crossovers. Okay. Where does that other... right, that is just a siding. Okay, so from here, we need another track. And that will come along here. And then we need... no, that button. Double track points... yeah, it's not going to work, is it? I don't know who I'm kidding. Single. Connect that to that. Connect that to that. Looks terrible. It's to be expected when I'm building. This comes down here, that would need neatening up, and carries on down to here. There we go. Sorted. We've made it to Grand Canal Dock. What is next? So this is that's the last sort of interchange. So now we go down into just commuter land, in effect. I'll do one more stop south. So we go down to Lansdowne Road, which is somewhere. There's a river. It's north of the river. It's here, I think. By the looks of it. Tracks. Double platform station. Give it a name. Oh, not hovering in the right place again. Lansdowne. There's an S in it. Down Road. And bring the line up here. Then I've got to work out how it connects into the 3 platforms. So, how does this happen? Interesting. Not how I'd have expected it to. Basically, this one goes out there, that one goes there. I'd rather they, like, that's fine in an attempt to not hit the road, but I'd rather that be like that. And then the middle one is just a dead end. Sorted. That's the track down to the south done. I'd also like to do some more in the city centre. I've got time, we're only 10 minutes in. So, there is a line that comes down to Docklands Station, which is here by the looks of it. So let's get that in. And that's an island platform, so we'll spread them out a bit. Get the name, Docklands, done. I believe that's a simple matter of a double track from up here coming down. And in there. I might shrink that platform slightly, give myself a bit more room to play with. There we go. That can actually continue up a bit. It turns out there's not any station for a little bit this way. I don't know where the next station is, but actually it really is quite a way away. That map is a nightmare to understand, so I'll look at this one instead. Yeah, it really is quite a way. Okay. I'm trying to understand and combine what I'm seeing on the diagrammatic map to what I'm seeing on the actual map. I think the curve I'm about to end up building is not used by passenger traffic, even though it appears to be so. That'll be interesting. What else do we need? Okay, so I think I've worked out what I'm looking at. What we have is a line like this. I might just make the entirety of Connolly up on a viaduct. No, that would be giving in. So we'll put that there. This comes into these two platforms. Or put an intermediate node, just in case. Would probably come in handy. And I also want a parallel pair that come up here. And they go into... Get it right, there we go. Those two platforms, which are curved, so they've now extended. Fun. It's not really what I wanted, but it's what I've got. We have a line off there. That's the curve I was talking about. We'll get back to that in a second. And a crossover to there. Yeah, not really what I was looking for. Still not what I was looking for. Actually connect it, please. We have a line up there that comes into that platform. And a crossover from here down to here. Points off here for that platform, which I'm not going to be able to get looking nice, and points off here for that one. There we go. Then there's more crossovers. Just what we like to see. So we have, apparently not there. Off here, we come up one track and a second. And this is why I'm trying to squeeze it in a bit now, because I've just realised how close I am to the bridge. We gave a bit too much space over up here. More than I could afford. So let's just drag all of these nodes down a little bit. Neaten that up, pull this down, pull this down, and there we go. So that is the last crossover before the bridge. Then we also have one down here, and out there. But first things first, I need another track off the bridge. There we go. I don't really know where that one goes. Oh, it connects up quite a way down. Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. There's a sort of yard going on. That's going to be interesting. Depot. If I want a depot, let's have some tracks. I'm going to take some creative liberties with this. Because I don't really have the space. And it's not that important. This is good enough. That goes down there. It also has another join there, apparently. And there's some sidings off here. So there you go. That's sorted. The curve joins on down here somewhere. And is going to need to be a viaduct. Then it has a crossover to allow access to the other line. We also have, the final thing around here, a couple of sidings. Just the two of them. Which, because of the curvature, are a nightmare to fit in. There we go. Now then, the other side of the bridge. It loves being awkward. That's what I'm seeing. So, there's a nice, pleasant, getting in the way track there. Which means we need to go up to elevated and then back down again. Just before that, we have a split that comes down from here. And some points are involved. We have a crossover there. I feel like this junction, the whole area in Dublin, feels like it's a bit... Someone put these points in 100 years ago, and we can't be bothered to get rid of them. So we'll just make do with what we've got. That's the impression I'm getting from this. So the layout feels like a bit of a mess, but I can see how it probably works quite well. There we go. That's all connected. How far out do we go? Not really far enough yet. Okay. I didn't really want to go further because there's another junction, and whole like depot going on up here, but we'll come across the bridge. So it just gives me space to get this curve in. So this one comes down, and then more stuff happens. There's also stations as well, but okay, I can do this then. This line can be done. If I can work out where it goes. Which, as we've already established in Dublin, is easier said than done. Probably worth going up onto a viaduct. Otherwise we're never going to get anywhere. Right, I think it comes around there. Then off here, we have the line into that. Cool. This line curves round and keeps coming round to here and onto that road, which means I have to go to tram mode. Down to there. We also have some sidings. Oh, don't go into tunnels. That's not nice. I did click the wrong buttons. That is on me. Can't really blame the game for that one. As much as I'd like to. Sure, we'll have some go up there. We'll have some come down here. And they'll connect to this, but they need to connect around as a single track apparently. Go figure. There's probably a way to get between the two tracks on the right and this track on the left, but can't bother to implement it. It's a freight yard that I'm never going to use, so don't need the means to connect. There we go. I mean, that I've not got all of the dock tracks, but that covers it sufficiently, I think. So there's just one station I want to put in quickly, if I can find it. It's up here somewhere. It is... was it here? I mean, this is the eternal question. It's always, where is the station? I think it's here. It'd be nice if the game didn't lag every time I tried to zoom in. Would help. Yeah, I think it's here. Drumcondra. Doesn't need the post office statement. And then the line connects up to there. That'll do. Maybe it does come down here actually. Who knows? Yeah, it does come down. So, down here. And up this side into that gap. Sorted. Build blueprints. There we go. Dublin. Done. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.